Hey, Rory Singh here from the powerhousemarketer.com. I just want to talk about MTI. I think maybe inevitable collapse in the works. Okay, why would I say something as awful as that? Well, due to the recent circumstances and incidents happening around Mirror Trading International. Okay, last month, data breach. Somebody seems to be pissed off, maybe on the inside that has inside information against I don't know what it was that led to that, but anyways, it was a data breach, and it exposed information that a lot of the admins and executives and inner circle leaders, right, the creme de la creme top leaders of Mirror Trading International, were milking the profit out of MTI fast and furiously, while the great majority of affiliates were getting like table scraps. I made a video on that, even depicted this picture with the executive team, the information that was leaked out, right? That they were pretty well milking, giving an idea of like this is just a picture of the dinner scene in Titanic with Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet. She actually is coming out with a movie about OneCoin, right? The OneCoin saga, the OneCoin Ponzi scheme. I actually am, I'm hopeful to see that movie, so I'm waiting, anxiously waiting to see that, because Kate Winslet is, quite a star, movie star, actor. Should be very interesting. Anyways, so all kinds of incidents are happening with MTI lately, and then they had earlier this month they were rated by FSCA. Right, October 26th. Okay, just very not long ago. So all kinds of incidents leading up to what's happening now. Now they're implementing something called KYC. Okay, and it's irregular to be implementing. This is something that legitimate financial institutions implement. It's just more strict regulation. Ponzi scheme owners don't usually do this type of thing unless it's in their favor. Okay. So what we're going to talk about today is this a big sign, a big warning that MTI is about to collapse. I was just on YouTube and I noticed one of the heavy hitter marketers from the US who was heavily promoting MTI made a big video and says reasons why he stepped down from MTI. There was also a cease and desist order in Texas. And on the October 28th question and answer with session with Johan and the exec team and one of the top marketers, a question was asked by an American affiliate about Texas, and Johan kind of shrugged it off. Okay, he didn't really give them a specific answer on what was going to happen. Based on the Texas findings, is MTI is not registered in Texas, and it doesn't seem like they're planning on ever registering. The FSCA is after them and building a case strongly against them. As you can see, that everyone knows about this information, right? You guys can go look this up. Type in FSCA, RAID, South Africa, MTI. You're going to find a lot of articles, but this is an actual document here that was taken. Okay. So they were raided, and then evidence was collected. And one thing that stands out to me is when evidence is collected on a company, a lot of people, especially during this year of global pandemic, are doing all kinds of crazy stuff, not using common sense. People are scared to click on links in emails, but they're handing over. People are handing over their personal information to companies that aren't set up legitimately, like Mirror Trading International still isn't. That's why the FSCA, the big dog in South Africa, regulator, is after them. Okay, and what happens is once the FSCA, most likely they already have a lot of affiliates' information, if they have access to the actual database. Okay, now later on, once they build a stronger case, and it seems like that's what they're trying to do with the raid, they can come back and seize more information. Now they're going to get everyone's names, okay, who, where, what country they're in, what city they're in, your address, etc. And they can share it with other government authorities and other regulators and even other governments all over the world. I always tell network marketers, you guys want freedom, join legitimate stuff that, you won't be facing these issues. Anyways, let's get back to KYC, and then I'll talk a little bit more about this, data issue. Maybe you right now, who's listening to my words, watching this video, may be one of the affiliates who have your information in their system right now. Okay, so they're implementing KYC, know your customer. It's basically more stricter regulation. Why would they implement something like that after they've gotten in trouble with the FSCA as well as Texas and other regulators across the world? Would it be, but now they're trying to, correct their mistakes? Or could it be, if normally when something like this happens, KYC is implemented in an underbelly, MLM underbelly type of company, it's to slow the withdrawals, okay? Now, last month, the data breach was showing that the top creme de la creme execs were double dipping, had multiple accounts. Now, Johan's rolling out during this October 28 webinar saying, oh, we want to correct all these issues, and we care about the company, we care about our affiliates, and we care about our investors. We want to make sure more stricter compliance is rolled out so that, the company will have a chance for longevity and last longer. But is that really the case? Because what usually happens with this KYC issue is it's going to slow down the ability to withdraw. I was up on Facebook, browsing around, poking around, doing some more, digging and due diligence and research. I get a lot of affiliates saying, hey, Rory Singh, that's me. You don't do enough due diligence and research. Well, today, I'm doing extra. And a lot of affiliates are telling other affiliates, like, get out of MTI and withdraw your money. But unfortunately, with KYC in effect, I think that is exactly why they put it in effect. It's going to slow you guys down from withdrawing, and maybe some of you won't be able to withdraw altogether. So we're just going to have to see as time, plays out what's going to happen here. They're also going to be asking for, stricter identification, passports, right? Know your customer, know exactly who they are. You're going to have to give government ID if you haven't already, okay? So there you have it. We're just going to have to wait and see what's going to happen. But me personally, I'm thinking up here, if you follow my cursor at the top of the screen, I think this is a great sign that a collapse, an inevitable collapse, is in effect, okay? And lastly, I'll get back to the topic, the little idea I was talking about. Once FSCA, because they seem like they really want to get their claws into Johan and his team, who for some reason don't seem to look that worried. Because, if you have an opportunity that's not set up legally with the authorities in your own country, right? Wouldn't you be afraid of getting in trouble with the authorities? Now, that's kind of, I actually was shared some information. I'm shared information by multiple sources who have ties with MTI. And some of my sources claim that they're very dangerous people and you don't want to mess with them, especially if you're in South Africa. I don't know what exactly my source was saying or why they would say such things. But kind of makes you wonder. A lot of you guys are here just for some network marketing income, just to, help your families. But what are you guys getting yourselves into? It sounds like, something out of a Hollywood movie, right? It's like cartel, but not with drugs. Different kind of cartel here. You never know, guys. My suggestion to you guys, if it's fire your boss, make more freedom for your families, join legitimate stuff. Things always look good on paper, but at the end of the day, you guys don't want to go to jail because when the FSCA, Texas can't, it's not going to go over to South Africa, but the FSCA is going to get back in there, and they are going to get more records. They're going to get more information. They're going to freeze more assets from MTI. They have a hard on, right? They really seem to have it in for the admins at MTI. Okay, and once that happens, they're going to get all of your personal information, right? All of your personal information. And who knows who MTI has shared your personal information with already? Do you guys 100% trust these people? It's like making a deal with the devil, guys. Be very, very careful, okay? So at the end of the day, if you truly care about yourself and you truly care about your family, always find legitimate companies. You guys are in MLM, you're in network marketing. There's a ton of legitimate MLMs out there. Roll up your sleeves, go to work, and stop looking for shortcuts like free, quick, and easy money, thinking that these passive investment type of deals are gonna, give you some kind of shortcut. The shortcut on the road to success in entrepreneurship, in truth, the shortcut is the long cut.